Charlton were in rotten form with 7 straight defeats behind them in the league. Southampton's Dave Jones had more injury problems. Matt Le Tissier, one of a number of players missing. Mark Hughes returned to the starting lineup after coming on as a sub last week. Steve Jones was back for Charlton, while on loan Swedish international striker Martin Pringle was on the bench. Commentary from Rob Palmer.
The first Premiership meeting at the Dell between Southampton and Charlton. Could be the last for some time. A far cry from the situation at the Valley earlier in the season when Charlton were left happy as table toppers, a 5-0 hammering of the Saints. They start on a much more level playing field this afternoon after Charlton's 7 straight league losses has left them in a position which can be bettered by Southampton if the Saints can win at the Dell today. Kachloul. We may see some survival tactics from both sides this afternoon. Bad news is it means suspension now for Mills. Could be worse as Southampton try to break through this tough rig, and they do, they score! It's Kachloul! Hughes right in the throes of the hustle and the bustle and tiptoeing through. Hassan the scorer. Mills digs the ball in again. Jones leaves it to his defenders. Well, he threw in a punch at the final moments. Good goalkeeping by the Wales international. This route is blocked again as it falls to Redfearn. Well, a combination of Southampton players keeping the ball out. Redfearn again, but this time it is a goal to Charlton Athletic. And the scorer is Andy Hunt. Kinsella to the all-action Danny Mills. If he sees a bit of space, he'll sprint into it. Redfearn, caught by Carlton Palmer. Now Beattie, this is the kind of ball he likes. He likes a long striding run, and his shot is blocked. Ostenstad in a goal-scoring situation. Well, it was a handball there. The referee allowed him to get away with it, and Ostenstad let him off by flummoxing the shot. Palmer into the throws a stoppage time as the goalkeeper misjudges it, and boy was he bailed out by Danny Mills. Colleter. Hughes. Ostenstad can't direct it. Dodd. Oakley to Colleter. Finds one in. Oh, the goalkeeper's lost it. A dreadful, costly mistake from Sasha Ilic. It's more of a grass cutter than a cannon of a shot. And it slipped through the buttery fingers of Sasha Ilic. Kachloul. Skillful player. Hughes, we know all about him. This is Dodd. Pressure, and it's an overhead kick, and Ilic has glossed it completely. And, well, just about recovers. There's still life in the old dog yet. Helped on to Sean Newton. Squeezes the ball in. There's a chance for an equaliser. It was blocked. Oh, and Jones and defence do well to stop Andy Hunt, who's been the most dangerous Charlton player this afternoon. Ostenstad. Monkou team heading for a 13th game in all competitions without victory. to Ostenstad. It's a depleted Southampton side, but there is still a lot of experience in there. And the goal scorer, this man, Kachloul, plays it into Ostenstad, who tiptoes his way through, and the Saints certainly are alive. James Beattie makes it 3-1 with a final kick of the game. Well, Ostenstad did well to tiptoe his way through. Ilic again took his eye off the ball. Beattie didn't. 3-1 to Southampton, and Charlton are heading for their 8th successive Premiership defeat, which equals a Premiership record. The full-time whistle goes. They're not happy at the Valley.
Well, I think obviously the season progresses and personnel change or confidence changes in one or two areas. You know, Davies just managed to pick 2 wins up now in the last 3 games, which is a big help when you're in our position. And the big difference is that we're getting hurt at both ends. That's the end of it. You know, we're conceding some real poor goals.
You must have sympathy for Alan Kirbishley in a very similar situation.
Yeah, he's my mate, and so is Merv. And you know, it's in football. It's you got a lot of friends, and it's a sad business also that on the day, you know, you want the 3 points and that friendship stops. But we'll have a beer together now, and he's just got to keep his head up. And you know, he knows what it's all about. I don't need to tell him anything. We're all down there. We're all, you know what we've got to do. And I can't say that I want him to do it, but he's a good friend of mine, and I'd like the both of us to get out of it. But that's in a perfect world.
4 more games to round up.
Nerve-wracking for the manager, is it, when they play like that?
It's not nerve-wracking. I mean, you know, we've played in a lot of games like that, and it's when you say nerve-wracking, I think it's more annoyance that you can't go on and help out. I mean, that's, you know, as a manager or a coach, and you've been a player, that's the biggest thing for me, is that you want to get on and help them out. And I thought the lads today showed a lot of spirit, and when they were allowed to play the football, we played it. But it was 2 sides down the bottom having a really good go.
The thing for us is that we've gone 10 games, 11 games now without winning, and we're not stranded. And certainly that gives us great heart, because if you'd have said that before the season, I think then perhaps we might have been rock bottom. But we've got to turn it around quickly, you know, and we've got 4 home games coming up on the spin.